Building the marionette is something that I have always wanted to do. It began with a great love of mine, beginning with the first puppet that I had when I was a kid. And building puppets has been an important part of my directing and producing career as directing and producing. I discovered that you could go to Europe and study with the great old masters there, and that there was funding to do that, probably more funding than to actually create and produce films. My time in Italy was incredibly powerful, personally speaking. I learned more about the opportunities that the world contained for puppetry than I ever could have imagined. I also developed this incredible love for what I was doing and a real confidence for it. It was the blooming, it was the bud, it was the beginning. My teachers at the academia, really there was one that was the most important for my career. His name is Eduardo Scalino. And he really pushed me to make something challenging and to challenge myself in all ways. And it was an extraordinary experience. After falling in love with creating the marionette on a professional scale, I just wanted to do it over and over again. Going to Prague was magical because the aesthetics of Czech art are so unique, so beautiful. And the Czech people are so much like that, so unique and so beautiful. It was really an incredible experience. Then came Germany. I went and I studied privately for over 6 months with Albrecht Roser, living in the studio adjacent to his house. And Albrecht became like a father to me. I mean, we were alone in the mountains in Germany for 6 months together. And he taught me more about myself than I ever could have imagined possible. Albrecht was a genius, and that's putting it mildly. I created these portraits of my family members, and I got to discover that German engineering. It's totally a phenomena, actually. As well as the art. You know, the study of what is organic, what is truly art, what is truly creative, what is truly magical. That studio is a very, very special place. There's nowhere else like it on earth. I made a portrait of my father, my mother, myself, a whole family portrait, which later became What Is Love, the stage show. I really couldn't have traveled and created these many beautiful puppets around the world without the help of a lot of people who really put themselves out there. Teaching puppetry is really a service to the arts. And I'm very, very fortunate to have had a number of powerful and incredible mentors around the world, which really taught me, each one an enormous amount, by the way that they were. Not just the way that they taught, but the lives that they lived. I owe them a great deal.